Just moments ago, we learned he has selected a Treasury Secretary nominee. According to two sources, he is Steve Mnuchin, a banker, fundraiser, movie producer. This comes on top of a couple of other major hires today, but the biggest, of course, coming out with word of this Treasury Secretary nominee. Correspondent Peter Doocy is live outside Trump Tower in New York. Busy day, Peter.
Very busy day here in rainy Midtown Manhattan. Brett, Mnuchin's announcement about his nomination is expected to come at some point tomorrow. He has no government experience. Almost his entire career was spent on Wall Street, but he did move out to Hollywood. He helped bankroll movies like X-Men and Avatar, and the New York Times first reported that he was going to be the pick as Treasury Secretary. We have now confirmed that, as you just said, with two other sources. Mnuchin's experience with the campaign was as National Finance Director, and the transition team saw him fit to serve as the Transition Secretary, so that's where we are. Now, here in New York, it is supper time. That means that the other big headline of the day is about to happen, and that is Mitt Romney and the President-elect Donald Trump sitting down for supper. And Romney's not the only high-profile person who came to Midtown to talk about a high-level cabinet post today. In fact, we just heard a few minutes ago from Senator Bob Corker, who could be Romney's competition for Secretary of State.
Anybody who feels like they could further our country's national interest around the world would obviously want to talk about that, and would be honored to serve in that capacity.
Senator Bob Corker campaigned with Trump this summer, and the Senate Foreign Relations Committee chairman was once rumored to be on the VP shortlist. His visit to the president-elect's Manhattan skyscraper came just hours after a transition team official revealed advisor Kellyanne Conway had her boss's blessing to go nuclear on Mitt Romney on a handful of Sunday morning talk shows.
Kellyanne approached the president-elect before she went on the shows this weekend and asked his permission to go out there and offer her viewpoint on things, and he said, sure, you've been a loyal, trusted aide, and you should be, feel free to share your opinion.
Other face-to-face meetings with the incoming president today included Concerned Veterans for America's CEO and Fox News contributor Pete Hegseth, House Homeland Security Committee Chairman Mike McCall of Texas, Tennessee Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn, and former Vice President Dan Quayle, who said he just came by to say congrats following breakfast with fellow Hoosier Vice President-elect Mike Pence.
He's moving forward, and he's going to make America great again.
We're very excited about the announcements today.
Two nominations for cabinet secretaries were made today as well. First came Congressman Tom Price, the pick to run HHS and help the incoming administration come up with an Obamacare replacement. Then came the nomination of Elaine Chao to serve as Transportation Secretary. She's been Labor Secretary before and is married to one of Trump's key partners on the Hill, Senator Mitch McConnell.
I've heard rumors that there should be an outstanding appointment announced later today. So someone actually asked Stu if I was going to recuse myself. Let me be quite clear, I will not be recusing myself.
Also today on Capitol Hill, Mr. Trump's Attorney General nominee, Senator Jeff Sessions, found out that he may be on the job the day the next president takes over, because his confirmation hearings will happen before Mr. Trump is sworn in.
We would expect this hearing to be before the inauguration, for the reason that has been done in the past.
And Democrats looking at these nominees don't foresee any big speed bumps.
You look at Sessions, Elaine Chao, and Price today, and those are people, I think, that are not going to have trouble with getting up on the Hill, getting Senate confirmation, or going through the process.
And if you thought you were going to have to wait until the 2020 re-election campaign to see stadiums packed with Trump supporters, think again, because we just learned that the day after tomorrow, the president-elect will hit the road and visit an arena in Cincinnati for the first stop of a thank you victory tour. Brett.
Peter Doocy outside a busy Trump Tower tonight.